Dear students, today we are going to see about ratio and proportions. Okay, ratio is simply defined by comparing the two quantities. In a daily life, we come across different situations where we have to compare quantities like heights, weights, distance, time. Okay, we can compare two quantities of the same kind only in two ways: by subtracting the smaller from the bigger or by dividing one by the other. So, the ratio of two quantities can be found only when the two quantities or both the quantities are in the same kind. In case if I am telling 5 meter is ratio, this is ratio, two dots. Okay, 5 meter is to 10 meter. Yeah, we can compare the two quantities. So, it is like a 1:2 that we can tell. In this way we can tell 1:2 it will be. Alright. If I am telling 1 meter is to 1 meter and 5 seconds. In this way, if it is there, we cannot compare the two ratios together because this is a meter, this is a seconds it is. So, we cannot compare that two quantities together it is. Alright. So, one more, next, the terms of the ratio. So, what are the terms we are having in the ratio it is? So, now 3:4 is there. This is a ratio, right? This is the first number we can call it as a first term, or second number we can call it as a second term, or another name is a fine defined name is there. The first term we can call it as a antecedent. Antecedent. The second term which is call it as a consequent. The second term we can call it as a consequent. Alright. So, now next, simplest form of the ratio. Do you know what is simplest form? It's very easy. You just simplify the ratios, simplify the fractions. That's all. Very easy it will be. So, now 9:12 is there. Okay. So, how do I simplify it? It is 3 3s are 9. It is 4 3s are 12. So, 3:4 is the simplest form. This is simplest form. Right. So, what is ratio I told you, and what is terms I told you involved in the ratio, and then the simplest form also I told you. Very easy guys actually. So, ratio is that the comparison was made by dividing the two numbers, that's all. So, comparison by division, that is called ratio. In simpler way we can call another time, it is comparison by division, it is called as a ratio. Okay, now I will do one question, right? So, you will come to know what is ratio exactly in that. So, in this video actually I am going to do what is that ratio means, what is proportion means, everything together I am going to explain in that. Alright, so fine. So, write the following ratios in the simplest form. Nothing, it is 49:77 is there. This ratio I am going to simplify in that, what? Simplify it, right? So, what is that? Normally 49/77. What you will do? 7 7s are 11 7s are. So, 7:11. That's all. Very easy it is. And one more thing, 11/13 is to 7/8 if it is there in that way. So, what you will do? This is a fractional, this is a fraction, this is also a fraction. So, how do I make it out in that to convert in the simplest form? Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, the ratio is does not have any units. Ratio has no unit. Alright, centimeter, whatever, you are comparing the same quantities, but you don't have any units whenever you are making the ratios, right? So, now this kind of question is bit difficult, right? Why? This is also ratio, this is also fraction, this is also fraction then. Okay, now what you will do, let's see. Alright, so the thing is, first of all, the LCM you can take it. Normally, what you do? LCM of 13 and 8. You just make the LCM. What is 13 and 8? Is 104. 13 and 8 is, LCM is 104. Okay, now what I will do, 11 by 13 into 104 is how much? 7 by 8 into 104 is how much? Then you can find the proper correct ratio in that way. Okay, so this is how much it will be, guys. This is like 8 times 11 8s are 88. This is how much, guys, it is. Yeah, guys, so now this is, I'm cancelling it here. 1 times it will be, this is 2 8 1 8 is 8, again this is 2, it is like 8 3 8 is 24, so 7 into 13 is 91. So the ratio becomes 88 is to 91. That's all. So 11 by 13 is to 7 by 8 becomes what? Simplified form is 88 is to 91. That's all, guys. It's very easy. So simplify, just as LCM you take the denominators, you take the LCM, it is 104. So 11 by 13 into 104, 7 by 8 into 104 if you do, you will be getting the answer now. So the real time application if you see, okay, so divide the amount rupees 640, okay, in the ratio 9 is to 7 if they give. What you will do? Divide the amount of rupees 640 in the ratio 6 is to 7. Means many methods we have. Okay, now I am going to show you in 2 methods. One is algebraic method and one is a normal method, that normally how we can do it. So okay, tell me now. So first of all, totally how many sum of the terms of the ratio it will be? Term is this one, first one and second one, I told you, right? What is the number of sum of the term? It is 7. 9 plus 7 is 16 it will be. Okay, so the required amount equal to 9 by 16. Out of 16 it is 9 into 640. That's all. And dividing now this rupees 640 I am going to divide the ratio of 9 to 7. And one more, it will be 7 by 16 into 640 over. That's all. If you divide it, it will be coming, this is 360, this is 280. Alright, so this is your answer. You understand now? So this is the one of the ratio question. Okay, guys, next I am going to do some proportion. What is this proportion? Proportion means the comparing the two ratios. Two ratios we are comparing. So like A is to B is proportional to C is to D if it is there. Okay, this is one ratio and this is one ratio. I am going to compare two ratios here. Alright, so what I am doing here, this is the, actually how do I write it? A by B is equal to C by D. This sense, this one only. A by B is equal to C by D. So if it is A, B, C, D are in the proportion. Okay. So now I am going to tell you one simple thing. Actually, you know, right, this is A into D is equal to B into C. AD is equal to BC. You know how this formula arrives from this ratio in sense. Okay. A into D is equal to B into C. That's all. A into D is equal to B into C. Means the formula is product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Extreme is both the extremes you have A and D. Okay, so AD equal to mean is the middle thing, you have BC, then AD is equal to BC. Okay, so that is the thing. All right, now next thing is, so now check it. 2, 4, 6, 8. These numbers are in the proportion or not. Okay, check this. How do you check it? Very easy. You just write in the form of proportional form. In sense 2:4 is proportional to 6:8. What you will do? 2 into 8 is equal to 4 into 6. It is coming or not? Check it. So product of extreme is equal to product of mean. So 2 into 8 is equal to 6 into 4. 16 is equal to 24. Is it equal? No. So it is not proportion. It is not proportion. Okay, so one more question I'll give. 12, 18, 10, 15 is there. How do you do? This very same thing. So 12 is to 18 is proportional to 10 is to 15. So product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Okay. How do you do then? 12 into 15 equal to 18 into 10. Okay, 12 15s are how much? It will be like 180. 18 10s are 180. So both are equal, so it is proportion. That's all. It's very easy. Actually, it is. Proportion is very easy. So missing something, if it is there, missing numbers are in the proportion. Find the value of x. See, now 3, 24, 5 and x are in proportion. It is they given are in proportion. This they have given. If they have given means no need to worry about it is a proportional or not. It is already they given it as a proportion, right? So what you will do, 3 into x is equal to 24 into 5. Directly you write it. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. So 3 into x, which is equal to x is equal to what? 24 into 5 by 3. Don't multiply, guys. 24 into 5 again multiplying again it is dividing is hectic to you. So what you will do here, 1 times 8, so x is equal to 40. That's all. Very easy it is. So we have different number of questions. We have like many number of questions are here. One by one we will solve. Okay. So do follow it. I am having like the idea like part 1, part 2, part 3. In that way we can move on it. First, what is what I'll explain in that in part 1 video. Then later on we will be going into deep dive in this. We will be doing many different problems in ratios and proportion. And first one more thing, it will be proportions. If I started means I have to tell this one. What? Direct proportion and indirect proportion. Direct proportion and indirect proportion. Indirect proportion it is. Direct proportion means what? It's very easy. See, I will tell you. The thing is, if one quantity increased, the other quantity is also increased means it is a direct proportion, guys. I'll tell you one small example. It will be like, okay, the speed of the car. What? The speed of the car. The speed of the car will be, okay, 10 km per hour. The time which is taken is 20 kilometer. Sorry, not time, it will be distance. I can take it whatever. Okay, I will take it this one. Sorry, not time. I will be taking here this thing. What? Distance. Distance is 20 km. 10 km per hour speed. Distance is 20 km. It will be now. Okay. Now 30 km per hour if it is there. The speed increased, from 10 to 30 it is increased speed is. And the distance will be how come it is. how the distance will be, guys. How the distance will be. Whether it is increased or decreased. Tell me. You just think it off and let me know. See, for 10 kilometer speed will be 20 kilometer distance only it is going. If 30 kilometer if it is speed will be, so how the distance is? The distance covers is more, right? This is also increased. So the arrow mark you see, both the arrow marks in the same direction, it is a direct proportion. dP. Direct proportion it is. In sense both the arrow mark is up or both the arrow mark is down. If it is there, it is a direct proportion. Okay, obviously you know what is indirect proportion. What is that? One arrow mark will be up, the other arrow mark will be down. That I will tell you another example. Okay, so inverse proportion it is IP. Inverse proportion also we can tell, or indirect proportion also we can tell, or whatever it is, same only. Alright, so now I will tell you another example. Workers are there. Workers will be 12 workers are there. Alright, they are doing some construction work, whatever it is, they are some doing some highway work or some drainage work, whatever they are doing. 12 workers are there. But days they can cover that to complete the work. It is what is this? 4 days it will be taking. For 12 workers, 4 days it is taking. If it is 25 workers are there. 25 workers are there. And how many days they will take to complete that same work? So see here, the workers are increased. Then days will be what? How many days they will take? Because the workers are more, and obviously they will complete the work in very fast, and the days will become very less then. So this is increased. You understand? So the workers are increased, the days become less. So one arrow mark is up and one arrow mark is down, then we can tell it is a inverse proportion. How to solve and all that we can do in the next video. Alright, so you understand, right, what is proportion, what is direct proportion, what is indirect proportion. So it is very easy, it is. Okay. Yeah. So that's all, guys, today. So then, so any other doubt, something it is there means is just drop it in the comment box. Then we will discuss on that. Okay, so what we discussed today, ratio and proportion. So what is what only we discussed today. Alright, in next video we are going to solve many problems regarding that ratio and proportions. Alright, guys. Yeah, thank you.